thank you to all of you to join this seminar. I know it's not easy time for everyone, so thank you very much. Terima kasih, Mongkap, and I don't know in more language, so thank you very much. Kusmaini, you translated?
Okay, sorry. So, Coach Miguel mengucapkan terima kasih buat semua pelatih-pelatih yang mau join. Jadi ini besar harapan untuk dia share dengan kita semua pelatih pada hari ini.
Thank you, terima kasih, Don Sol, Coach, and Kusmaini to invite me to offer to me this possibility. It's a great pleasure to exchange knowledge with all of you.
Ya, Coach mengucapkan terima kasih ya. Dan dia berbesar hati sekali untuk share knowledge dia kepada kita semua.
Okay. I prepared for you some slide. Basically, I would like to speak about my method of coach. So the theme is to talk about the modern futsal. So I prefer to speak about my coach method, which just maybe is modern futsal, but it's a good chance to me to show to all of you how is my coaching, how is my method.
Oke, jadi Coach Miguel pada hari ini dia akan explain kepada kita semua apa itu kurang lebih terkait dengan modern futsal atau futsal modern, dan apa yang lebih penting dia juga akan share cara beliau melatih yang dimana dipanggil Miguel method dalam dia melatih setelah sekian lama.
Okay, so now I will share my screen with all of you. Okay, let's talk. Of course, if you have any doubt, if you want to comment some topics, some matters, some issue, is just open your microphone and let me know. So no problem. This is not in only one direction, so we can exchange our minds, our thoughts about everything. So no problem.
Oke, jadi kalau ada apa-apa pertanyaan nanti ya bisa langsung tanyakan, nanti dia akan coba untuk jawab pertanyaan itu.
Okay, let's start. I think all of you, Kusmaini, all of them they have this document or not yet?
Not yet, because we will pass it after the webinar. So okay. Now we want to hear you first.
Okay, guys, let's talk about my method. First of all, I would like to say to all of you that to get the success, you have to have a method. You cannot copy from everyone and just copy and copy and copy. You will get the success. That is impossible. So you have to create your own method, and I will show you mine.
Oke, jadi untuk berjaya itu kalau pesan daripada Coach Miguel, kita butuh atau perlukan metode tersendiri, jangan cuma copy atau salin daripada orang yang lain, tapi kita juga harus punya metode tersendiri untuk berjaya.
Okay, as futsal coach, my mission, my business is first, you have to extract the talent from all of your players. And the most important thing is not only to extract the talent outside, is to show it into the pitch. So basically, Basically, guys, all your player have a single talent, and your mission, your business is to take it out and put on the pitch. So this is my first business as a coach.
Okey, jadi untuk Coach Miguel tersendiri dalam futsal itu yang dia anggap bisnes buat beliau. Okey, yang pertama itu dia akan cuba ekstrak talenta atau bakat ya, pemain itu yang mana mereka pasti punya kelebihan tersendiri untuk dibawa ke dalam lapangan dan bermain. Jadi ekstrak ni kayak kurang lebih membongkar bakat yang pemain kita punya.
So maybe some player they have a defensive talent. Okay, yes, not offensive, no attacking talent, just defend. Okay, let put it out, and then it's like a puzzle. Little by little, you build the puzzle, and all the talents will work together.
Okey, jadi dia pun setengah pemain kita itu cuma punya mungkin dia punya talenta atau bakat di dalam defend atau ada juga yang mungkin punya bakat di attacking, enggak apa-apa. Yang penting nanti kita anggap dia sebagai jigsaw puzzle, yang mana nanti kita akan cantumin dia akan jadi satu tim yang sangat baik.
Okay, my second business is to stimulate players to make their own decision. And this is a very important point because, you know, in Asia, you are more accustomed to follow the order. I found this in Japan and also in Vietnam. Not in Thailand, not really in Thailand. In Thailand, they are more flexible, but in Asia in general, players follow the coach direction. And this is not right to me. I teach my player to make their own decision into the pitch.
Okey, jadi poin kedua daripada Coach Miguel dalam bisnes dia dalam bidang futsal itu gimana dia stimulate atau merangsang pemain itu supaya melakukan membuat keputusan itu secara semula jadi, membuat keputusan sendiri. Dan dia banyak ketemu ini sebenarnya di Asia dia banyak, seperti yang dia ketemu di Jepang itu agak sulit untuk mereka melakukan keputusan sendiri, malah harus diasah bakat mereka sering supaya bisa. Malah di Thailand juga kalau dilihat itu agak fleksibel cara mereka berfikir.
Yeah. The third point, the third item is to stimulate. I'm a coach that I really looking for to stimulate personal, individual, and group autonomy. I really like when my team play on their own. They don't need me. Of course, they need, but I'm really satisfied when I'm watching my team playing with autonomy. That means I was a very good coach from Monday to Friday, and they play with autonomy on Saturday. That is very, 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 very good to me. But instead, in some country of Asia, that is not good because the coach have to command, have to give the order to the players. And this is not right to me. I prefer that they play by their own with autonomy. So less they need me, I'm more satisfied, more happy.
Okey, jadi poin ketiga itu coach itu mau gimana player itu bisa bermain dalam keadaan secara autonomi, stimulate autonomi itu secara auto, sama ada secara individu ataupun grup atau berkumpulan. Jadi dia sangat happy, sangat gembira sekiranya pemain yang dilatih itu bisa bermain secara otomatis di dalam lapangan nanti. Itu adalah satu kejayaan terbesar buat beliau, dan dia bilang itu sangat penting ya untuk kita sebagai pelatih untuk mendapatkan poin ini.
Okay, and the last point is confidence. You know, confidence is the most important point for a sport, for futsal. I show player play without confidence and they play at 50 or 30% of their capacity. So my business is to full up the tank of the confidence at 100%, not 90, not 95, 100%. I am a kind of coach who is giving a lot of confidence to my player to make decision by themselves, to try one-on-one, to shoot on goal. Confidence is the key point for player. So this is my business.
Oke, jadi poin yang keempat itu buat Coach Miguel, dia akan pastikan tangki kepercayaan diri atau percaya diri, self confident pemain-pemainnya itu bisa sampai ke 100%, 100%, bukan 90, bukan 95, tapi 100%. Dan akhirnya nanti apabila player udah confident, percaya diri, mereka bisa shoot atau lakukan decision making dengan auto.
Okay, so now you know what is my business, like as head coach, futsal coach. I try now to explain with details what is my coaching method. This is my coaching method. This is Miguel method. This is the core of my success in Asia.
Oke, jadi setelah kita tahu apa itu bisnis atau perniagaan Coach Miguel, sekarang dia akan masuk ke part kedua, itu method. Apa itu metode yang digunakan pakai selama ini oleh Coach Miguel di Asia untuk melatih tim-tim yang pernah dia bawa.
Okay. The beginning is this point. My coaching, my training method is a kind of method completely different than the others. In 2009, when I came to Japan, to Asia for first time, I realized that the training and coaching method in Asia is very analytic. So the beginning to me is the integral, the global training. I call him integral concepts training. And then the last part of the webinar, we are gonna explore, we are gonna know about this method. Okay, so this is the beginning. The first point, the most important point is integral concepts training, not analytic.
Oke, jadi di metode Coach Miguel sendiri, perkara yang paling utama atau yang paling penting, poin pertama dia itu adalah sewaktu dia datang ke Asia pada tahun 2009 ke Jepang. Jadi dia realize di Asia ini kebanyakannya latihan itu adalah berbentuk analytical. Oke, jadi dia telah membawa satu konsep baru, yaitu yang dia panggil integral training. Dan yang mungkin ada satu lagi dia panggil global training. Jadi menjadi poin penting di akhir session Zoom kita webinar ini dia akan perjelas dan perhalusi lagi.
Okay. The second point is, I told you before, is decision making. The players, they must make their own decision into the pitch. So I have to train them every day, every training session. I have to teach them, to give them confidence to make their own decision. Of course, I'm the coach and I have to provide them the attack concept, the defensive concept, pressing out concept, but then into the pitch, they are the protagonist. I am not. I in the second line.
Oke, jadi kalau poin kedua di metode Coach Miguel itu adalah gimana dia akan coba berusaha sebaik mungkin dan dia akan push pemain dia untuk melakukan membuat keputusan daripada diri sendiri, dan di akhirnya di dalam lapangan itu pemain yang akan melakukan keputusan.
Okay. The third point is the positive and the interrogative feedback. I show many futsal coaches who, during the training, they speak, they communicate with the players very few, and this is not right. During the training, every feedback you are giving to them is a very important moment to create your game model, your style, your attacking or defending system. So I used to speak a lot during the training with my player. It's not like a military feedback. I mean, it's not, you have to do it that. No, this is opposite. It's a kind of feedback in which the player has to think, have to see, have to scan, like a scanner. They have to scan every single situation and through some question, I asking to them, where is the free space? Where do you think you have to pass? This side is open, this side is closed. So some question, and the player will find out the solution by themselves, not me.
Oke, jadi poin ketiga itu, oke. Jadi gimana Coach Miguel dia suka pemain itu mengasih feedback atau maklum balas yang berkonsep lebih positif. Jadi dia melihat ramai pelatih di mana kurang mengobrol atau ngomong dengan pemain, kurang bercakap dengan pemain di dalam latihan. Tapi kalau dia lebih suka bicara sama pemain karena dia mau tahu akhirnya apa feedback tentang taktikal yang dia kasih, tapi bukan bersifat secara militari atau tantara, lebih secara diskusi yang baik, yang positif. Jadi dia mau tahu feedback ini.
Okay. Next point is the positive thinking. It's not a stupid matter, you know. I don't really like players who are continuously thinking in negative way. It's not right to me. So I put out this kind of players. In every training session, I am always focused to give them only positive thinking. You can press, you can do it, very good. You are a very good player. You are unstoppable. You are the best. You have the best shoot on the league. Only positive thinking, because in the most difficult moments of the game, I am completely sure that if you are already set up a positive thinking in your player's mind, they will win the game.
Oke, jadi poin yang seterusnya itu Coach Miguel dia akan cuba menyarankan kepada pemainnya itu supaya selalu sering berpikiran secara positif dan dia nggak suka pada pemain-pemain yang sering negative thinking. Jadi kenapa kita harus sering bereaksi supaya pemain ini akan sentiasa ada positive thinking tentang apa juga yang kita akan lakukan. Jadi dia akan bertambah yakin.
Yeah. Then is, I told you before, guys, self-confidence. Without confidence, you cannot play with me. So if you make a mistake, no problem. I will give you confidence to try again. So I am a kind of coach who give 100% confidence of my player. Very important matter to me. All my players should feel that, guys, with Miguel, we can try whatever we want because we have confidence.
Oke, jadi poin yang kelima itu yang seperti yang dia bilang tadi sebelumnya, itu dimana Coach Miguel akan sering memberikan 100% atau 100% kepercayaan diri buat pemain ya, supaya mereka akan lebih perform dengan lebih baik sewaktu bermain di lapangan.
Then is keep high motivation. I don't admit player without motivation on my training. I prefer you stay away, you stay out, don't train maybe today if you are not enough motivated to train at Miguel level. Because when I'm having training with my team, guys, I run with my team. When they are pressing, I am behind them, also pressing, screaming. When the training is done, I sweat a lot because my motivation is very high. So I'm passing to them my high motivation. You cannot train with no motivation. Impossible to me.
Oke, jadi poin keenam itu di mana Coach Miguel sering meletakkan berada dalam motivasi yang tinggi buat dia sebagai pelatih. Kenapa aura ini akan masuk kepada pemain. Contohnya saya juga sering lihat dia melatih di mana contoh ketika aktiviti pressing atau tekanan dilakukan, dia juga sendiri akan berdiri dalam lapangan dan akan teriak atau menjerit supaya pemain itu tahu pelatih juga berada dalam keadaan motivasi yang tinggi dalam sesi latihan tersebut.
Okay, this is also a very important point of my method. Is I told my player the first day, guys, don't be afraid to take risk. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. I am here to support you. to teach you. I am your tactical friend, something like this. So, guys, futsal is a sport uh, in which you have to take risk. No risk, no win. So don't be afraid. If you make a mistake, you have confidence and motivation and positive thinking enough to try again. So, during my training session, I'm pushing my player to take risk. If they have to play one on one as last defender and you make that decision, go ahead. I will support you. Of course, if you make 10 times 10 mistakes, guy, you cannot play in national team or you cannot play with me. You are not good enough. But normally, if you make a decision, be sure I will support you.
Oke, jadi poin seterusnya itu di mana Coach Miguel akan sering kasih tahu pada pemain beliau itu jangan takut untuk melakukan kesalahan atau kesilapan. Jangan takut mengambil risiko. Kerana dia sering bilang kepada pemainnya, dia ada di sini dan dia bisa bantu. Okay? Walaupun ada pemain yang mungkin mengambil decision atau keputusan satu lawan satu, cuba dribble ketika dia main fixo satu lawan satu di belakang, walaupun kita tahu itu adalah satu kesalahan, tetapi akhirnya pasti dia tahu kenapa dia nggak bisa berada dalam timnas, karena itu mungkin adalah satu kesalahan. Tetapi yang pentingnya di sini kita harus sering kasih tahu pada pemain jangan takut untuk melakukan kesalahan atau mengambil risiko.
Yeah, I remember one situation. Now with us is Coach Me, who was my assistant coach in Colombia during the World Cup with Thailand. I remember when we faced Russia, one of the best player in Thailand, who is the pivot, Jet Sada. I really like that player. I love it. He's pivot. He lost one ball very far of Thailand area. They take the ball, they took the ball, and they score goal. I remember him coming back to the bench with his head down. His face was very sad. The first, the first speech with him was, just Sada, look at me. You have my confidence. You are one of the best players in Thailand. To me, you are very important. I need you. You can take any decision. You can make any mistake. But you have to keep playing with one smile because you have my confidence. I remember that game we we lost 3-0 first half. Second half we equalized 3-3. Then we lost 6-4 and we play power play. And yet Sada scored one goal and was one of the best player of the match. Guys, if I punish him because the game was very important against Russia, if I said to him, what do you did? What did you do? What are you doing? You make a big mistake. Are you crazy? You have to kick away that ball. Why you took this kind of risk? I gonna kill him. This is not my style. So you take risk, you make mistake, I will support you.
Oke, jadi salah satu contoh ya pernah terjadi di timnas Thailand, itu salah satu pemain pivot mereka Jet Sada suatu World Cup Colombia menentang Rusia. Dia ada melakukan satu kesalahan di mana dia kehilangan bola di kawasan Rusia, dan bola itu dicuri, malah Rusia datang untuk menjadikan gol dan masuk ke bench di mana Jet Sada agak kesal, nunduk dia ke bawah. Jadi apa yang dibilang sama Coach Miguel kepada Jet Sada, okay? Jadi dia bilang, kamu ada saya punya kepercayaan, kamu harus tetap bermain, tapi saya minta kamu senyum, kamu adalah pemain terbaik di Thailand saya punya. Jadi ini adalah salah satu cara gimana dia untuk kasih tahu pada pemain dalam satu-satu permainan. Dia nggak mau salahkan pemain itu. Contoh, kenapa kamu lakukan ini? Kenapa kamu tak tenang bola keluar? Jadi Miguel tidak melakukan itu. Malah dia sering kasih kepercayaan kepada pemain. Kamu dah ambil risk, okay, go ahead, no problem. Tetapi please datang dan bermain. Akhirnya game itu mereka dapat comeback walaupun kalah, tapi tetap 6-4.
Okay. The last item of my training method is emotion. Guys, I am a very emotional coach. So I try to pass to my player this kind of passion, of emotion for a sport. So to me, it's very important to play with passion, to play with your heart. If you don't put your heart during the training or during the game, you cannot join my team. So it is very important, passion, emotion, heart.
Oke, jadi part yang terakhir itu dalam metode Miguel itu di mana harus ada istilahnya passion atau ikut kata hati. Jadi dia perlukan emosi, dan pemain harus punya kata hati yang baik untuk join dalam tim dia. Inilah salah satu faktor metode latihan Miguel.
Okay, let's see what means integral concepts training. Okay, let's see. Guys, this is very important to me because maybe you are accustomed to train, to build the game model according with your system, your attacking system, according to some move. I mean, if you move to here, then you move to here, and then you have to move to here, and then you have to move to here. This is no integral training. To me, system is only formation, position. Do you know what I mean? Then I teach my player to develop the system by attacking and defending concept, but no automatic, no robotic. Okay, Kusmani, explain that.
Okay. So part yang seterusnya adalah selepas metode. Jadi Coach Miguel akan terangkan kepada kita apa itu konsep latihan secara integral yang dimaksudkan oleh Coach Miguel. Jadi apa yang paling penting di sini adalah dia tidak mau, walaupun ada setengah pelatih yang melatih secara mengarah. Contoh, oke, selepas kamu passing sini, kamu harus ke sini. Selepas kamu pas bola ke sini, kamu harus lari ke depan. Ya, itu pada dia kurang baik atau kurang bagus karena sistem itu pada pendapat beliau adalah hanya satu position, oke? Dan akhirnya di mana dia tidak mau pemain itu bermain secara robot, dia mau pemain itu bermain secara otomatis. Dan dia akan kenalkan konsep, oke, attacking dan defense. Oke, akhirnya apa yang dia mau adalah pemain bergerak secara auto.
Okay. So when you see my team or national team playing, they are following this map. This is the core of my attacking or defending system. I'm gonna explain you. For example, I'm coming to Brunei, I'm coming to Indonesia, Malaysia, or Singapore. I am the head coach. The first point is right here. What is my game philosophy? I like to play in attack. I like to play on pressing. Okay. But guys, the most important thing is player analysis. So I try to know very well my player first.
Oke, jadi poin pertama sebelum kita pergi lebih lanjut ke integral training, sekiranya contoh Coach Miguel dipanggil untuk melatih timnas Brunei atau Indonesia atau Malaysia, pertama adalah yang paling penting adalah kiprahkan dia harus kasih tahu filosofi atau falsafah cara permainan dia. Dia juga harus tahu karakter pemain yang berada di satu-satu tempat atau negara tersebut.
Okay, so the first step is I choose a system. But remember, to me, system is only one position, one formation, stop. So normally I choose two options with Japan, with Thailand, or with Vietnam. Is 3-1 attack, 3-1 with pivot, and 3-1 fake pivot. But remember, only position.
Oke, jadi next step dia adalah langkah seterusnya adalah dia memilih formasi atau sistem permainan. Nah, mungkin dua pilihan dia, salah satunya mungkin 3-1 dengan pivot dan kemudian juga adalah 3-1 dengan fake pivot atau pivot tipuan. Tapi formation ini hanya adalah sebagai satu sistem, bukan taktikal.
Okay, the second step, I teach my player maybe one or two starting moving. Maybe one or two, no more. No more movement, no more move, no more to be a robot or automatic. Just maybe one move, one movement. This is the starting movement of my formation. Maybe one, maximum two.
Oke, kemudian dia akan perkenalkan mungkin cara memulakan permainan, sama ada mungkin start daripada goalkeeper atau start daripada tengah atau sebaliknya. Oke, mungkin dia akan perkenalkan satu atau dua basic move yang mungkin itu akan kita explore lebih lanjut setelah itu. Akhirnya player akan consider satu dua move ni akan lebih berkembang dan terus berkembang.
Okay, and then is coming the most important thing of the system, the development of the system, how my players play in attack. Because I provide them only one formation, position, one starting movement, only one. So now how they have to move. This is the key point. This is the key point. So, what happened? Many.
Don John. Hello.
No?
Don John, coba ada lihat ada yang ni screen coach Miguel, ada yang nyontek.
Ada yang nyoret. Ini tidak
Ada
ada.
nyoret. No, it's not you.
Only Coach Miguel can do that because.
Okay. I did it.
Oh yeah.
So, okay, I can do it. It's good.
Yeah.
Stand texto raton. Okay. So I have a formation. For example, we play 3-1. Okay?
Siapa nih nyoret?
We play 3-1. This is formation. I provide them only one movement. For example, this player pass the ball, pass, and he can move to diagonal, he can move to paralela, or he can do it cortina. How do you say cortina? Kusmani, do you know cortina?
Ya, kalau di bahasa Indonesia itu kalau mengikut Coach Kensuke itu tirai.
Okay, tirai. Yeah, in the middle.
Kalau bahasa Malaysia itu motong.
Okay. Only one move, no more. And then in the middle, how they can move to score goal here. This is the goal. Okay. From this item, this important item, this is the most important part of my coaching. This is the most important part of Miguel training.
Okay,
so,
jadi sorry.
The first one is, I told you, the concept. For example, let me, okay. I cannot go down. Why? Maybe because this. Okay. Okay, guys, because the concept and the concept are connected with collective, individual, attacking, and defensive move, like parallel, like diagonal, like tirai, like overload, like pisada, whatever. Okay, I teach them how they can use into the pitch. Okay, tell them.
Oke, so gimana Coach Miguel untuk membangunkan sistem permainan formasi beliau yang dia pilih? Contoh, dia memilih play secara 3-1 dengan pivot. Oke, mungkin ada beberapa move yang tadi dia nunjukin kepada kita semua. Contoh mungkin apabila pemain A pas bola pada pemain B di samping, dia bisa melakukan sama ada diagonal, sama ada paralela, atau mungkin cortina, overlap atau sebagainya. Oke. Jadi pembangunan pergerakan ini akan dimulai secara perlahan-lahan dan akhirnya player akan merasa puas sekiranya gerakan ini berjaya menghasilkan gol.
Okay. And you can you can say, Miguel, what are the concepts in your system? Tell them, Usmani. They can ask me, Miguel, show us the concepts.
Oke, jadi Coach Miguel menanyakan, apakah kalian mau lihat tunjukin konsep yang dia masukkan itu? Apakah kalian mau?
Now and here you can find all my attacking system concept. Then the last part of the webinar, we are going to see one by video. Don't worry, I'm gonna explain every single Miguel attack concept by video. So these are my concept, all of them. My players have to learn to develop the attacking system by this concept.
Oke, jadi Coach Miguel akan terangin dulu secara teori, dan di akhir sesi nanti dia akan nunjukin kita supaya lebih paham dan ngerti dalam bentuk video, dan dia janji dia akan kasih yang terbaik buat kita semua.
Okay, so when they know the concept, they have to show me the talent. Okay, I teach you the concept, I show you the concept. Now, show me your talent. So, the second part of my system is players' talent. I really trust, I really believe in talent of the player. So they can help me, they can support me develop the system. Okay.
Oke, jadi buat next step setelah dia perkenalkan konsep permainan tersebut, setelah pemain dah tahu beberapa move tadi, dia akan melihat talenta dan bakat pemain tadi. Apakah mereka bisa tunjukin pada Coach Miguel? Contoh, apakah dia udah ngerti apa itu paralela, udah ngerti move-move yang kita katakan tadi, tirai dan sebagainya. Ini yang sangat penting dalam untuk meneruskan step yang berikutnya.
Okay, third, a specific position into the pitch. So I try to choose player according to my system, according to my needs. Normally, I have 2 players for each position, except pivot. I really like to have 3 pivot. Normally 3 pivot.
Oke, next step adalah gimana dia memilih pemain tergantung kepada kriteria yang dia perlukan. Biasanya setiap posisi itu 2 orang pemain yang akan dia pilih. Namun walau bagaimanapun cuma posisi pivot dia akan mengambil 3 pemain.
So to fixo, to right ala, to left ala, and to 3 pivot and 3 goalkeeper. But for example, in Japan, for 7 years, guys, I didn't have any left player. All of them were right player. It was a big problem.
Ya, jadi dia memang akan mengambil 3 pivot dan 3 goalkeeper. Okey. Karena pivot pada beliau sangat penting.
Okay. Then the next criteria is the relationship between the player. Guys, this is a very important matter into my system, into my game model. I mean, you know that some players they connect better than others. For example, in Indonesia, maybe two players from Black Steel connect better than other. Or sometime, maybe one player from Black Steel connect very good with another player from Vamos, Mataran. So if you are a good coach, you have to promote this kind of connection, relationship, tactical connection by player. This is a very important matter into my system. So concept, talent, good player in different position, and then I have to be smart, very intelligent to see the tactical connection between players.
Okey, jadi next step itu Coach Miguel akan mencari sekiranya dia melatih satu negara itu gimana pemain yang dipilih itu bisa terhubung taktikalnya itu. Contoh mungkin dia ada 2 pemain daripada Vamos, 2 pemain daripada Black Steel yang cocok atau pas dengan apa yang dia maukan, dia pasti ambil. Kalau di Indonesia mungkin Ayun dengan Nizam, contoh. Jadi dia pasti perlukan pemain ini untuk mengkonekkan teknikal yang dia pengenkan.
Okay. And the last point is the role. It's very important into my attacking system to give to each player a very important role. So I don't like to call first role or secondary, principal role or secondary role. I prefer to say all of you are important guys, but as you know, all of you cannot play the same time, but all of you are gonna have a very important role into my team. So for example, okay, Supabut, this is your role. We need goal to score goal from you. So we will run, we are gonna defend, we are gonna track back, run back very fast and very hard for you, but don't forget, you have to score goal if you will run few or you will run not like me because I defended. So your role is score goal, and maybe another player, okay, you cannot score goal because you are not a good striker, but your role is to defend at 150%, and you have to reach. This is your role. So I really like Kuismani at the beginning to set up the role of each one. This is very important for players because at that moment they know what do you expect from them. If you don't tell them any role, if you don't give them any role, they don't know what do you expect from him or from them. So this is a very important moment into my game model, my system, the role. Every player have a role.
Oke, yang jadi yang terakhirnya dia sewaktu dia membangunkan satu sistem formasi itu adalah role atau peran, peranan. Jadi dia akan coba untuk tetapkan satu pemain itu apa peranan yang penting buat beliau. Contoh Supawut, kalau waktu dia di timnas itu perannya itu adalah mendapatkan gol. Dan dia harus cari possibility atau kemungkinan untuk menjadikan gol, tapi dengan syarat mungkin kita harus kasih tahu kurangkan berlari kerana dia bukan defend. Dan mungkin kita juga harus di awalnya kita harus kasih tahu pada setiap pemain apa peran dan peranan masing-masing dalam tim. Mungkin ada defend, mungkin adalah ala yang bisa ngirim bola, mungkin ada satu kaki dribbling yang baik, contohnya seperti itu.
So remember then, Guzmani, when they are coached, the first day or the first week of the training, of preparation, they have to meet every player one by one and tell them what is his role into your system.
Oke, jadi pesan Coach Miguel, contoh kalian pada hari pertama atau pekan pertama, minggu pertama melatih satu tim baru, pastikan Anda coach panggil setiap pemain dan kasih tahu peran pemain secara spesifik masing-masing.
Okay, so now you know what is my method, how I build my game model. So let's understand now what are the components of the game, because this is a very important point, especially when you have to create exercise.
Oke, setelah coach kasih tahu metode dia dan kemudian dia sudah kasih terangin apa itu game model yang dia pengen, next dia akan kasih tahu pada kita semua apa komponen dalam game, komponen sebenar yang terjadi atau berlaku di dalam game.
Don't forget, guys, when you create a task exercise, one of the components is technique. The second is tactic. The third is physical matters. Then perception. Perception means how I have to see, to where I have to see my body profile, my body orientation. This is very important. Then, when you create a task exercise, decision making, attention, focus, all of player must be focused on attention and volition, will. They really must to wish to do it. Okay, so every single component must be inside the game, inside the exercise of the training.
Oke, jadi komponen-komponen yang berada dalam game waktu permainan sebenar yang harus dititik beratkan menurut Coach Miguel adalah pertama itu adalah pastinya teknik, yang kedua itu taktik, yang ketiga adalah perihal yang terkait dengan physical matters. Keempat itu perception, isu skill persepsi. Persepsi ini adalah satu antara yang paling penting, yaitu di mana kita harus meletakkan body kita untuk melihat sesuatu degree atau sesuatu arah itu dengan lebih baik dan tepat. Kemudian setelah kita kasih materi-materinya, di mana mereka melakukan atau membuat keputusan dalam lapangan. Seterusnya fokus atau perhatian, dan yang terakhir kemahuan atau keinginan dia bermain dengan baik dalam satu-satu perlawanan.
Okay, guys, I never train exercise with only technique. Tell them, please.
Oke, Coach Miguel ngasih tahu pada semua, dia tidak pernah melakukan satu-satu latihan itu hanya cuma mengajar teknik dasar doang, atau hanya teknik dasar sahaja.
In my exercise should be include only tactic, some tactic, maybe few, but some tactic.
Oke, jadi untuk tekniknya itu harus terkait dengan atau menggabungkan atau campurkan sedikit elemen taktik dalam latihan tekniknya.
And decision making.
Dan juga melakukan keputusan, membuat keputusan.
And perception.
Juga persepsi, gimana cara badan kita berdiri atau melihat.
So especially I have to teach them to where they have to look at, to where they have to look, body orientation.
Yang paling penting adalah dia harus mengajar atau kasih tahu pada pemain kemana kalian harus lihat atau di mana kalian harus berdiri untuk suatu situasi.
No only one component, please. No only one.
Jadi bukan hanya.
Okay. So in here, in this slide, I explain you that technique need some tactic. You cannot train technique outside, far of the real game. And don't forget, guys, the real game is this. All of these items, all of them, of these components are inside the pitch, inside the game. So please, in Asia, especially in Asia, you train only technique and technique and technique, but no connection with the real game, no connection with tactic, and this is a big problem.
Oke, jadi menurut Coach Miguel itu, dia kalau untuk latihan teknik, dia bukan hanya melatih teknik, tetapi teknik harus teknik yang connect dengan taktik. Karena kebanyakan yang dia lihat berlaku di kawasan kita, di daerah kita atau provinsi kita, banyak pelatih yang hanya melatih teknik dan cuma teknik. Dan ini yang agak pada menurut pandangan pribadi beliau adalah tidak benar.
So, guys, when I am in front of my computer to design, to write my training, okay, tomorrow I have training. I'm gonna design the training. Every single exercise, every single task has all of these elements, all of these. The first ring is technique, tactic, and physical. The second ring, also very important, the second ring is perception. I mean, body profile, to where they have to look at, decision making, attention, and motivation. The last ring is every single task must have tactic, defense, tactic, offense. Depends of the planning of the season. It's not the same on April, on May, on June, on July. The task is connected with the opponent of Saturday. So on Monday, in front of my computer, exercise for counterattack is depends of the opponent, depends of my game model, depends of the strategy for this game. So guys, every single exercise inside should be include all of these elements. This is the only way to play according to the real game. The only way to training for the real game. Okay, Gusmani, sorry.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so jadi untuk Coach Miguel, setiap kali dia mau melakukan latihan untuk contoh untuk satu pekan atau satu minggu, jadi kalau kita lihat di sini Raja di komputer ada 3 yang dia bilang cincin atau ring. Jadi cincin pertama yang di dalam itu yang paling penting itu adalah gimana gabungan di antara taktik, teknik dan juga fisikal. Nah, jadi 3 ini harus berada dalam keadaan yang baik. Dan kalau kita lihat di cincin yang kedua, persepsi tadi, gimana body kita berdiri untuk melihat satu area atau keadaan, bagaimana kita melakukan keputusan, perhatian kita, dan juga motivasi pada pemain. Dan ring yang ketiga itu yang lebih banyak komponennya itu, yaitu gimana apa yang taktik defense, taktik bertahan yang dia mau pakai, taktik serangan yang dia mau guna, perancangan selama semusim. Okey, pasti jika awal tahun itu nggak sama pasti di pertengahan musim. Dan rival itu adalah pesaingnya. Contoh, minggu depan dia mau ketemu tim yang memang bertahan secara totally defense. Jadi gimana caranya mau bongkar defense itu. Kemudian dia akan train apa model dia tergantung pada lawan tadi dan mencari momen yang tepat dan juga strategi apa yang dia mau pakai.
So with money, if the task that they create include all of these elements, they can say, okay, I am training for the real game. Only if all of these elements are included. Otherwise, no.
Oke, jadi dia tekankan di sini kalau bisa ya, kalau boleh pelatih semua harus masukin semua komponen-komponen yang berada di 3 cincin ini. Cincin pertama, kedua, dan ketiga. Jadi sekiranya ada yang tertinggal itu, makanya mungkin menurut pandangan pribadi beliau itu enggak cukup lengkap gitu.
So guys, what this method is looking for? What is the target of this method? I will show you. This is the target of my method. Tell them, please.
Oke, jadi next, apa target atau sasaran metode yang Coach Miguel bangunkan atau develop ini, dia akan tunjukin pada kita semua.
Okay. Here you can see the target. This is the pitch, right? Inside there is a player. he has a ball, brain ball, and I'm looking for this iCloud of concept. This is like a iCloud of your smartphone. This is same. So through the training every day, I'm trying to put inside of, of his head, his brain, all of these concepts: attack, defense, pressing out, pressing, all the concept, this concept, all this concept, I'm trying to put inside. Explain them.
Oke, jadi Coach Miguel ada satu cara di mana dia menciptakan apa yang dipanggil iCloud atau satu awan di mana taktik-taktik yang udah dia ajar waktu latihan. Jadi pemain apabila turun ke lapangan ya pasti nanti dia bisa guna pakai iCloud di atas. Contoh waktu ada bola apa yang harus dilakukan. Nah, jadi dia coba terapkan gimana iCloud ini bisa tersimpan dalam kepala pemain tersebut dan sewaktu game dia bisa tarik atau pilih mana satu situasi yang pas dengan kejadian pada ketika itu.
So then, during the game, every single player is taking the concept from the cloud and to apply into the pitch by themselves. My mission is every day make this iCloud bigger, bigger every day, bigger every day, bigger every day, bigger. But then they apply the concept into the pitch, not me.
Oke, jadi coach akan tugasnya adalah untuk gimana dia akan coba untuk loading atau mengisi iCloud ini semakin besar setiap hari. Dan di akhirnya sewaktu bermain, pemain akan memilih sendiri apa taktik-taktik atau elemen-elemen yang telah diajar ke dalam lapangan. Dia akan apply sewaktu permainan.
Because guys, normally there are three kind of player, and you know very well. You will identify every kind of player very, very fast. The first kind of player is a player who make decision very slow. The second one is a kind of player who make decision at the same time of the action, same time of the timeline. And the third kind of player is a kind of player who make decision before the timeline. So he anticipates the decision, and this is a very smart player. So my method, all of this method is looking for to create this kind of player.
Oke, jadi buat Coach Miguel juga kalian juga mungkin udah terbiasa juga dengan karakteristik 3 jenis pemain, yaitu dimana kita terkait dengan jangka waktu saat dia berpikir. Pemain yang pertama itu sering terlalu perlahan, sering berpikir bertindak balas setelah sesuatu perkara itu terjadi atau berlaku. Yang kedua itu adalah pemain yang on time atau dia berfikir bersamaan dengan sesuatu kejadian. Dan pemain ketiga yang paling pintar itu yang memang jadi jadi target untuk Coach Miguel untuk cari adalah pemain yang bisa berfikir di hadapan atau dia bisa berfikir sebelum sesuatu kejadian itu terjadi atau berlaku. Jadi metode-metode yang dia tunjukin itu sebelumnya ini, apa yang dia mau adalah mencari pemain yang di timeline yang ketiga ini.
So this is the reason, guys, because Japan defeat Iran and they can win, they can won 2 Asian Cup, or because Thailand almost defeat Russia or Azerbaijan in the last World Cup, or because Tyson Nam of Vietnam play their first Asian Cup final ever, not because we are the best player, but because I train my player to think, to make decision in anticipation, 1 second before, 1 second before the reality.
Oke, jadi inilah antara rahsia Coach Miguel kenapa Jepang atau Jepang bisa 2 kali menjadi juara di IFC dengan mengalahkan Iran. Dan juga inilah juga rahsia di mana pasukan timnas Thailand itu hampir untuk mengalahkan Rusia dan Azerbaijan di World Cup Kolombia kemarin, dan juga Tyson Nam di mana Tyson Nam bisa hadir ke pentas final IFC Club kemarin. Jadi apa yang ditekankan adalah buat pemain dia adalah itu gimana mereka mengantisipasi atau membaca gerakan dengan hitungan detik 1 detik lebih awal daripada sesuatu kejadian itu sebelum kejadian itu terjadi atau berlaku.
So this is the target of my method. Make player thinking a little bit before the timeline. This is the key point of Miguel method.
Oke, jadi inilah target dia adalah di mana dia mau melahirkan atau menciptakan pemain yang bisa berfikir lebih cepat, lebih duluan dari satu kejadian.
Suara?
Kusmaini?
Halo?
Halo ya.
Coach Kusmaini koneksinya, Coach.
Oh iya, sorry.
Okay. Okay. Before to start with my method by video, I would like to share with you this slide. Many people is asking to me, how, Miguel, you find a smart player when you are selecting or pick up your player, in which item, in which characteristic you focus to pick up your player for the national team. Okay, I try to analyze these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items, which are very, very important to me. Explain them.
Oke, jadi sebelum Coach Miguel menunjukkan kita ke video, okey, jadi ramai pasti pelatih-pelatih yang mau nanya dan ramai yang di luar sering nanya ke dia, gimana Coach Miguel mencari pemain-pemain yang smart dan pintar. Jadi ada 7 items yang di sini yang menjadi penekanan untuk beliau untuk mendeteksi pemain-pemain yang beliau idami atau maukan.
Okay. The first one, as I told you before, is body orientation, body profile. Static or dynamic. So to me, when I'm going to see some players play, it's very important the body orientation, the body profile. So if their visual field is good, if they have everything under control, if they can see everything, even if they are moving or they are static, they can control the ball. He can control also the players. He can take under control also the space, everything, body profile, very important to me.
Okey, jadi item pertama itu yang jadi sangat penting buat Coach Miguel mencari pemain-pemain yang pintar adalah pertama adalah body orientasi badan atau profil badan salah satu pemain. Gimana cara dia berlihat, penglihatan yang efisien. Dia bisa lihat sesuatu kejadian dalam permainan. Contoh melihat bola, bisa dia melihat bola dalam waktu yang sama juga dia bisa melihat pemain-pemain yang berlari tanpa bola. Inilah salah satu item yang paling penting buat Coach Miguel.
The second criteria is how he can read like a book. He can read every single situation. If he can see the weak side of defense, if he can see what is the strong side of defense, if he can he change direction with the ball, he's dribbling with the ball, and suddenly he changed direction to fake the defense. And the third point is if he hide intention, if he fake intention using his body. I mean, Kusmaini. He's looking for left, but suddenly he passed to the right. So now defenders are confused. They don't know. So this is a very important point to me. And these 3 items are very important to me to select, to pick up one player.
Okey, jadi item yang kedua itu gimana dia mau ada pemain yang seolah-olah itu dia kayak bisa membaca buku sewaktu dia bermain, yang menyimpan buku. Seperti dia bisa scan ruang dalam keadaan lebar dan sempit. Dan poin yang pertama dalam item ini adalah dia bisa tahu sisi lemah dan sisi kuat pertahanan. Kedua, dia bisa menukar arah bola dengan pintar kerana tahu apa yang terjadi pada ketika itu. Dan ketiga ini menyembunyikan niatnya. Contoh, pandangan itu ke arah kanan tetapi bolanya ngirimin ke kiri. Itu.
Okay, the third point is if he move off ball or not, and the speed. because I found player who they move forward always at the same speed, very fast, and they are not thinking every single meter. They are not looking at the game, looking at the ball, and they only move at the same speed. This is not good to me. So the timing, moving off ball, and the speed sometimes is mine, sometimes slow, sometimes medium speed, sometimes very fast, different speed. This is also a very important item to find a smart player to me.
Oke, jadi item ketiga itulah timing atau ketepatan waktu. Contoh pergerakan tanpa bola, off the ball movement. Salah satu yang dikasih tahu sama Coach Miguel tadi adalah biasa kan kita lihat ada pemain memotong di depan pertahanan, defend lawan. Tapi kebiasaannya mereka memotong dengan dalam keadaan speed yang sama level. Jadi di sini dari pandangan pribadi beliau adalah kurang baik, kurang bagus. Apa yang dia inginkan adalah pemain yang bisa change speed ini sewaktu memotong di depan lawan, terkadang perlahan, terkadang medium, dan terkadang dia bisa menukar rhythm dari slow ke kecepatan gitu.
Okay, this is also important, because some player they are able to show his strength into the pitch. For example, Runtuboy is very good player to show his strength into the pitch. The strength of Runtuboy is one by one. He's a very powerful player. But maybe he's not able to hide his weakness. So sometimes I really prefer one player who is not very good player, but he hide very good his weakness. So the opponent, they cannot understand the weak point, the weakness of this player, because he hide. He's very smart and he hide. So this is also a very important matter to me. And that is the reason, because sometimes I don't pick up a very good player because he show his strength and he also show his weakness, and I don't like it.
Oke, jadi item nomor 4 itu adalah pemain yang bisa memperlihatkan kekuatan dan menyembunyikan kelemahan diri. Tadi contoh dia udah kasih contoh Runtuboy memang antara yang terbaik dalam kondisi duel 1 lawan 1, tapi dalam masa sama juga dia sering menunjukkan kelemahan beliau dalam permainan. Namun apa yang Coach Miguel target adalah pemain yang dia inginkan adalah pemain yang walaupun kurang baik dari segi contoh kekuatan beliau, tetapi dia bisa menyembunyikan kelemahan bermain dalam sewaktu permainan. Contoh, ada pemain yang mungkin lemah di kawal bola dengan kaki kiri, jadi dia jarang untuk kontrol bola dengan kaki kiri. Dia akan sering menggunakan kaki kanan sewaktu bermain.
So for example, sometimes Runtuboy, he show his strength, but he also show his weakness, which is defense. No retreat, no good defense one-on-one. So maybe the coach has to teach him to hide that he is very, very poor defending.
Oke, jadi contoh kalau tadi dikasih tahu soal Runtuboy. Kalau Runtuboy itu memang bagus dari aspek dribbling 1 lawan 1. Tapi dia juga sering menunjukkan kelemahan beliau. Antaranya adalah dia tidak balik, tidak kembali ke kawasan sendiri sewaktu defend. Yang keduanya juga dia tidak terlalu bagus di dalam situasi 1 lawan 1 bertahan. Dan mungkin the best untuk kita sebagai pelatih adalah harus mengajar beliau di mana dia harus sembunyikan kelemahan ini.
Okay, another criteria is, okay, Kuasmaini, I change the word, but if you understand fix the opponent, okay, because I talked with the England coach and he said the right word is to commit, to fix the opponent, no, like a fake 1-1, fixing, and coming close and close the opponent. So I really like this kind of player. So, I mean, there are some kind of player that 2 meters or 3 meters before to get the opponent, to come close to the opponent, they pass. But there are another kind of player that they dribbling with the ball slowly, they come very close to the opponent for to 1-on-1 or before to pass. This kind of player, I really like it because they are a threat to the opponent. If you pass 2 or 3 meters before the distance with the opponent, you are not a threat. This is not a problem for defenders.
Oke, jadi item yang berikutnya itu adalah commit the opponent, atau dalam bahasa kitanya bermaksud menghampiri lawan, mendekati lawan. Oke, karena menurut Coach Miguel, jika kita mendekati lawan, contoh kita memiliki bola, kita datangin dia dengan dalam keadaan 1 atau 2 meter, itu sudah pasti dianggap ancaman kepada defense, dan dia sangat meminati pemain yang memiliki ciri yang bisa mendekati lawan tersebut.
Okay, and then I like also player is a criteria of a smart player is polyvalence. They can play in different role, in different position. I like it.
Seterusnya adalah pemain yang bisa atau arti kata dalam kata lain adalah versatility. Dia bisa bermain peran yang berbeda, adaptasi tinggi terhadap satu-satu sistem yang berbeda.
And of course, decision making. If the player make very good decision, even in very hard moment of the game, last second, or with all the people screaming, and he make good decision under pressure, to me, is a smart player.
Oke, yang terakhir itu udah pastinya adalah pemain yang pintar untuk melakukan keputusan, dan terkadang itu satu hitungan 1 detik 2 detik dia bisa mengambil keputusan dengan cepat dan efisien.
So maybe you are a very good player 1-on-1, and sometimes the media ask me, Miguel, why you don't take this player? He's very one. I remember in Vietnam, many people say, why you don't take this player? He's very good 1-1. And the reason is, okay, to me, you are smart if you reach this characteristic. If you don't reach it, you are not a smart player. And according to my model, this model, this one, according to this, if you are not smart, you cannot play with Miguel.
Oke, jadi di Vietnam itu pernah juga pengalaman beliau terjadi di mana wartawan, reporter nanya, ada satu pemain yang memang bagus dribblingnya 1 lawan 1, tapi dia tidak dipanggil pemusatan timnas. Jadi memang dia kasih tahu jawabannya. Memang pemain ini smart, bagus, tetapi ada elemen-elemen atau filosofi metode tadi yang tidak menyamai apa yang dia maukan. Jadi pemain ini jarang dia ambil. Terkadang pasti kita bingung kenapa pemain yang bagus duel 1 lawan 1 tapi tidak dipanggil. Jadi ini dia tidak sesuai bermain dengan konsep Miguel.
Okay, guys, let's see the offensive concept. If you want now, Kusmani, for 5 minutes, we can talk about my method, some question, and then let's see all this concept by video.
Okay, so you want they ask something or what?
Yeah,
They can.
any question we can talk about, we can speak about, and then maybe we can move forward with the video, all the video, to understand well my method and all this attacking concept.
Oke, Coach Jonjol, mungkin ada di kalangan pelatih yang mau nanya, mungkin kalau dia udah sorting, ada apa pertanyaan mengenai teori yang udah dikasih sama Coach Miguel, ada apa pertanyaan mungkin yang lebih dalam, dia bisa jawab sebelum nanti dia langsung ke sesi video.
Oke, teman-teman pelatih, silakan di kolom chat untuk melakukan pertanyaan. Nanti kita akan pilih mungkin 3 pertanyaan yang akan dibacakan. Nanti Coach Kusma ini tolong bantu juga untuk memilih pertanyaan dari para pelatih. Tolong tetap ditutup ya, Ahmad Reza Palevi, tolong tetap di unmute, tolong di mute, tolong di kolom chat aja, silakan diketik, kita kasih waktu 5 menit. Coach Miguel, I give 5 minutes for all coaches. Maybe have a question for you in chat column. So maybe you can take your drink first, and then you can answer the questions, all coach.
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna take some water and come back in 30 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Oke, Coach Kusma ini mungkin bisa bantu, tapi memang kita membutuhkan pertanyaan yang sekiranya akan bermanfaat untuk semua pelatih di sini.
Siap bro, saya ke toilet dulu bentar ya.
Oke, boleh. Silakan teman-teman pelatih, all coaches, if you have a question for Coach Miguel, you can chat in kolom chat.
Masih tunjukkan ke masalah. Hai guys.
Aduh, hai guys lagi. YouTuber pasti itu. Oke. Saya masih menunggu nanti sampai nanti sudah masuk semuanya. Teman-teman, nanti kalau misalnya videonya biasanya tuh nggak semua videonya itu, setelah ini kan ada sesi video. Tidak semua video itu nanti berjalan dengan lancar, tergantung koneksi masing-masing. Saya lihat ada beberapa pelatih koneksi internetnya sepertinya bermasalah karena sering naik turun, sering keluar masuk. Jadi teman-teman pelatih mohon kalau seandainya videonya terpotong-potong, nanti kita minta Coach Miguel untuk memberikan video tersebut, mungkin by email nanti. Coach Kusmaini, Oke, Coach Kusmaini boleh bantu saya untuk memilih, karena ada beberapa pertanyaan yang bagus-bagus, tapi juga ada beberapa pertanyaan menurut saya mungkin hanya terkait dengan satu tim aja. Tolong Coach Kusmaini bisa bantu.
Iya.
Di kolom chat Coach Kusmaini.
Iya, siap ya. Sebentar saya cari dulu.
Oh. Okay, Coach Miguel. First question. This is how to improve players' mentality. Any training method or idea? Jadi teman-teman pelatih ada beberapa pertanyaan yang sama, yaitu terkait dengan mental. Bagaimana membangun mental pemain. Jadi nanti Coach Miguel akan menjelaskan apakah ada training method untuk membangun mentality pemain. Ini pertanyaan yang sama dari Coach Muhammad Faris, Muhammad Sidek, lalu juga Eka Budi juga, dan juga Helidarus juga itu sama. Okay, Coach Miguel, the question is how to improve players' mentality. There is any training method or idea for improve players' mentality? Okay. Wait. Sorry, coach. You can repeat because unmute. Sorry, coach.
Okay. First of all, it's very, very important to know about the values and the culture. Is not same the motivation way for Vietnamese, for Thai people, for Indonesia people, for Spanish people. So when I came to Japan, the first thing I do was to learn about the Japanese culture. I bought some book and I read a lot about values, behavior. So there is not there is not a unique method, not only one method, Kushmaini, because maybe it could work with Japanese, but no with Malaysia people, because they are different. No?
Okay, there's the answer. So different people, different method. Hello, coach. You can hear?
Ya, jadi kalau menurut Coach Miguel itu gimana dia mengatasi problem ini, pasti berbeda-beda setiap negara itu. Yang biasanya apa yang dia lakukan itu di perawalan itu adalah dia coba mempelajari budaya dan sikap, behavior, sesuatu culture di satu negara itu. Jadi dengan itu bisa membantu dia dengan lebih baik untuk mengatasi masalah itu.
So normally there is one rule which is working everywhere, because we are human people from Indonesia, from Malaysia, from Spain, from everywhere. The rule is people like the positive feedback. If you use this method, you will improve. The first step to make good decision and to improve your decision making is confident. So it's a step by step. The method to improve the decision making is to improve the confidence. How to improve the confidence? Through positive feedback. I often stop my training, stop the exercise to say, Bam, you are a number one, very good skill, good, well done, very good pressing, in front of all my players. I'm speaking to you, and you are a number one, very good shoot, very good decision. If you repeat it day by day, you will build little by little a strong mentality to make decision, to improve your iPhone 11 inside your mind. But you have to repeat it. Normally, coaches, we only stop the training for mistake, to correct mistake. Always negative feedback. So we need to change a little bit. Positive feedback is the only way which work around the world.
Oke, jadi ada satu rules atau satu aturan yang mungkin bisa kita guna pakai buat semua tempat, itu adalah yang mana dipanggil positive feedback atau maklum balas secara positif. Karena human itu, manusia itu pada dasarnya mereka itu suka dipuji atau suka dikasih tahu, kamu adalah yang terbaik, kamu adalah yang paling bagus dalam tim ini. Jadi itu adalah step di mana di awalnya untuk mendapatkan kepercayaan pemain ini terhadap kita. Slowly, perlahan-perlahan mereka akan mulai confident, mulai yakin dengan diri, dan akhirnya udah pasti dia akan pergi ke step yang terakhir, yaitu di mana mereka bisa melakukan membuat keputusan dengan yang dalam keadaan baik sekali.
Maybe then there is another way, is when you stop the train, you don't have to provide the solution to your players. They have to find out. For example, when I stop the training, I freeze the situation. I don't allow my player to move. They have to stop. Like a photo, they have to stop it. I take a second ball, I put the ball down, close to the feet of my player, and I said to him, okay, we are training this concept in this iCloud. I give you a second chance, a second ball. Please take a look at the situation. You can see everywhere. I will whistle, and you have a second ball. And normally, the player, he find out by himself the solution. This is completely different that if you provide him directly the solution. This is the second way to improve the decision making of the player. Let them find out the solution. Second ball, freeze the situation.
Oke, jadi cara kedua yang sering diterapkan oleh Coach Miguel itu di latihan beliau adalah dia sering contoh ada satu situasi yang perlu dia berhentikan permainan. Nah, jadi dia harus kasih tahu pada semua pemain freeze atau pause, jangan bergerak. Oke, jadi bagi kesempatan bola kedua, kasih tahu pada pemain itu apa pilihan kalian, apa keputusan kalian. Sekiranya diberi kesempatan untuk melakukan keputusan kali kedua. Jadi dia tidak menunjukkan dulu apa yang dia maukan, tetapi dia biarin pemain itu melakukan keputusannya sendiri. Dan kemudian secara perlahan demi perlahan di sini akan develop mental dia tadi, confident level dia tadi, keyakinan dia, dan akan jadi baik dan lebih baik. Ini salah satu cara Coach Miguel untuk gimana dia tidak memprovide dan tidak mengasih solusi, tetapi biarkan pemain yang membuat pilihan dia sendiri. Okay, Coach, I think there are one more question from the participants. Is it this training method and philosophy that you explain can be implement to the development or youth level?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because this yesterday, for example, I have a lesson with only coaches who are having training with kids, and I teach them the same method, but of course, Usmaini, you have to adapt the concept to every single age. One kid, a kid, 7 years old is not same 10 years old. So you have to pick up to choose the concept according to the age. If you do it, you can train according this method. Kusmaini is even this is even more important. This method is more important in youth than adult. Let me explain. Kids 6, 12 years old is the golden age period. Is the period in which kids learn faster. So the scientists, they demonstrate that it's better that kids find the solution by themselves than you adult coach or teacher teach them the solution. They learn faster and better when they find the solution by themselves. So this method is appropriate for youth, very appropriate.
Okey, jadi metode yang dipakai oleh Coach Miguel ini memang sesuai untuk dipakai buat pemain muda atau pemain di level development youth. Jadi walau bagaimanapun kita harus pilih. Sudah pasti pemain yang berumur 7 tahun itu nggak sama cara pemikiran dengan pemain yang berumur 10 tahun. Jadi kita harus cari yang cocok sama pemain tersebut yang seumuran segitu. Dan satu lagi important thing yang dikasih tahu oleh Coach Miguel adalah umur anak-anak di antara 6 hingga 12 tahun itu adalah yang dia panggil golden age atau waktu emas mereka. Karena di sini mereka sebenarnya bisa, sains mengatakan mereka itu bisa belajar atau menerima apapun dengan keadaan yang sangat pantas dan cepat. Jadi disinilah penting kita tahu struktur ini untuk kita melatih pemain-pemain muda.
More question?
There are one more. From 7 items of player selection on Miguel methodology, the question is for ASEAN and Asia level, what is the success rate on finding to complete player with all elements? Maybe you can rate it over 10 for ASEAN and Asia level.
Oh, wow, it's a good question. Actually, I always try to pick up player to reach all this item. I cannot say this one is more important or this one is few important, less important. All of them are very important, of course. According to the different role or position, some items, some criteria becomes more important. But normally try I try to find players who reach all of them, all items. But normally the player who is smart is a global player. I mean, he can have uh, he can have even few part of this of any item, but few part. It's not like he has 3 items and 4 items. No, maybe few, but he share with all of. He can reach all of items, and you can find in Asia, of course. But as I told you before, maybe some player they are accustomed to follow commands and order. And when I had training with them, they show me his talent. Before it was hiding because they only follow and follow and follow and follow the guidance of the coaches, the order of the coaches.
Sorry ya
So
Kupsa.
normally, yeah, all of items are important to me. If I have to choose 2 or 3 in Asia, for example, body profile is is very important, and in Asia, you guys players make a lot of mistake with body profile. They don't know the how to put his body to anticipate the situation. Many body orientation mistakes. Yeah.
Ya, jadi kalau menurut Coach Miguel untuk menjawab pertanyaan tadi, daripada 7 item yang dia kasih untuk mencari pemain-pemain yang pintar ini, susunannya itu bisa berbeda. Contoh mungkin untuk sesuatu role yang dia butuh atau perlukan itu, mungkin ada item-item yang memang pasti harus ada. Tetapi yang paling bagus itu, the best adalah biar kalau bisa itu pemain bisa dapatkan semua item-item ini walaupun sedikit-sedikit. Mungkin dia cuma ada 3 dan yang bagus dan 4-nya lagi itu biar sedikit-sedikit juga tidak jadi masalah. Jangan cuma ada 3 tetapi yang 4 lain itu nggak ada. Dan yang kalau untuk dia memilih antara 7 itu yang paling penting ini itu adalah body profile atau orientasi badan, bagaimana badan kita, keadaan diri.
Coach Kusma ini koneksi internetnya coach.
Koneksi internet?
Iya.
Halo? Dengar?
Ya,
halo?
agak sedikit terdengar tapi agak sedikit mengganggu. Apa ada distorsi suara.
Oh, iya. Saya ulang lagi sekali ya. Dengar?
Iya.
Oke.
Tolong diulang.
Iya, jadi saya ulang lagi sekali. Jadi untuk jawaban pertanyaan tadi, menurut Coach Miguel, 7 item yang dinyatakan itu bisa berbeda. Bisa susunannya itu bisa berubah tergantung kepada kebutuhan role atau peran yang dia perlukan. Tapi kalau untuk dipilih mana item yang lebih penting itu udah pasti dia akan memilih body profile atau body orientasi, di mana body kita melihat atau memandang sesuatu sudut keadaan dalam satu pemain. Karena di Asia itu body orientasi atau body profile ini adalah kesalahan, sering melakukan kesalahan kesilapan paling tinggi. Itu menurut beliau.
More question?
Ada lagi Donjol, Coach Donjol, soalan?
Okay, one more question from Shahil. It is more effective to make players adapt to different roles and systems, or create a specific role to strengthen the player's ability in the field. I repeat,
I know.
more. Oh, you know.
No,
Okay.
I understand. I get it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Sahil, talking about kids, it's very important that they can feel and let me explain well. In kids, it's very important the universal, the global role. They have to play in different positions because when you play fixo, your body profile is this. When you play ala, your body profile is more diagonal. When you play pivot, you play back. So it's very important for formation that kids play in different positions. When they are 12, 13, 14, it's maybe time to train in a specific ways, in a specific position. And of course, Sahil, in national team, you have to play in a specific role and a specific position. But normally, I told before, to me it's very important polyvalence. I mean that you can change position. Imagine, and normally Sahil, Kusmaini, pivot are not very good defenders. Last minute of the game, I'm leading the game, the score 1-0. For pressing out, maybe I can use Ala, who can play also pivot for pressing out. The ball, the keeper throw the ball, and he can take the ball, he can shield, protect, keep the ball. If we lose the ball, he can defend because he's a good defender. So that's what I mean when I told you polyvalence. Of course, a specific ala, a specific pivot. But I also pick up some player for a special moment of the game to play in another specific position of role. Yeah. So for kids, it's completely different. Until 12, 13, 14.
Oke, jadi untuk anak-anak pemain-pemain muda ini dia agak sedikit berbeda, tetapi yang bagusnya role yang bermain di ke semua posisi. Jadi biar mereka tahu gimana mau main di defense, gimana mau bermain secara attack, dan beberapa posisi lain. Karena contoh pemain akhirnya mereka akan bisa beradaptasi dan udah jadi matlamat fokus untuk Coach Miguel itu adalah mencari pemain yang dia kasih tahu tadi adalah polyvalent, atau dalam bahasa lain itu adalah versatility, pemain yang versatile, bisa bermain dalam banyak posisi. Contoh pivot adalah pemain yang memang udah pasti jelek atau teruk sistem permainan itu, dia nggak jarang untuk pakai pivot karena takutnya pivot itu kehilangan bola dan tim bisa kebobolan gol, melepaskan gol. Jadi dia harus cari pemain walaupun sudah ditetapkan rule spesifik ala, spesifik fixo, dia harus cari juga pemain yang memang bisa bikin kerja 2 dalam 1.
More question?
Okay. This is there is two coaches asked about the question. You when you training in Japan, you don't have left players. Left foot players.
Anyone? Zero.
Yeah. How you have a method if you don't have natural left foot players? How the solution?
It was a problem. It was a problem, a big problem, especially for set pieces, power play. Of course, Kusmaini. Of course, in Japan, there was many left foot player, but no smart player or no player who can fit with my method. So I have to adapt it. In that position, for example, for power play, I put one player right foot, but he has a very good shoot with left foot. It worked well. No, it's not perfect, but not bad.
Oke, jadi menurut coach Miguel menjawab soalan tadi, memang dia nggak punya pemain kaki kiri, amat kurang sekali pemain kaki kiri waktu dia memegang timnas Jepang. Walaupun memang banyak pemain kaki kiri di Jepang, tetapi tidak fulfill atau memenuhi kriteria yang dia perlukan atau butuhkan. Jadi apa cara dia adopt itu? Contoh dalam permainan power play dia menggunakan pemain kaki kanan bermain, tetapi pemain ini mempunyai kekuatan shooting yang baik dengan kaki kiri.
Okay, coach. Maybe there is all question we choose for this session. Maybe the next you want to give a video or any material?
Yeah, if you want, we can go ahead.
Yeah.
We continue for your session.
Okay. Let me share first. Okay. Okay, guys, let's see all these attacking concept. I read some question on the chat about how many collective move I teach to my player. And as I told you before, I don't teach them collective movement, collective move. I teach them concept. And every single concept is connected with different kind of move. The process is depends, and this is very important, Kusmaini, depends of the level of my player, depends of the competition we have, depend of the time for preparation. I choose this one or this one, or maybe this one, or maybe this one, or maybe this one, or maybe three, or maybe four. And little by little, after 1 year, 2 years together, they can dominate all the concept. So I don't teach them all the concept contemporarily. No, I select the most important concept first. Okay?
Oke, jadi kalau menurut Coach Miguel itu, walaupun terdapat banyak sekali konsep, contohnya konsep menyerang yang dia tunjukin kepada kita di screen, dia tidak akan mengajar semua pada pemain. Dia pasti tergantung kepada level pemain yang kita punya, kompetisi yang kita akan bertanding atau main, atau berapa lama persiapan yang kita punya untuk satu pertandingan. Jadi pasti contoh persiapan waktu cuma mepet, singkat, dia akan memilih beberapa konsep serangan, dan lama kelamaan jika mereka bersama 1 tahun 2 tahun itu pasti mereka bisa adapt semua konsep ini dan mereka bisa memahami keseluruhannya.
Okay. For example, first concept, attacking concept, is when forward ala is under pressure. What should be the behavior of the player, of the teammate? What we can do when the forward is under pressure? And normally, I teach them 2 movements, 2 moves. One is cortina, tirai, no? The name is tirai.
Tirai, ya.
Okay, tirai. And then the second one is back support. I will show you. So the first concept I teach to them, if you see the forward under pressure, don't escape. You have 2 very easy options: cortina, tirai, and back support. Okay? The target is support the ball and get my teammate free of pressure. Explain that, and then let's see the video.
Oke, so jadi untuk konsep pertama yang sering kita hadapi atau terjadi sewaktu permainan itu pastinya pemain forward kita berada dalam keadaan tekanan. Oke, jadi contohnya ala berada dalam tekanan. Coach Miguel menasihatkan kepada pemain, jangan takut, pasti ada solusi. Jadi di sini dia akan ajarin 2 solusi, yaitu satunya cortina tadi, atau dalam bahasa di Indonesia populer dengan tirai atau motong di tengah. Yang kedua adalah dia akan melakukan back support, support di belakang, di mana tujuan akhirnya adalah untuk kita support teman dan mengeluarkan teman kita yang berada dalam keadaan tekanan itu, pressure itu, keluar free daripada pressure.
Okay, let's see cortina. Yeah, forward under pressure. This is Russia, Thailand, in Colombia. The pressing is coming, and I teach them, don't leave. No, move forward. Forward under pressure, cortina, tirai. Okay, no pressing, no pressing, and then he can pass.
Okay.
Very easy. Okay, this is Vietnam against Malaysia. Forward under pressing, you cannot leave. No, never. First option is Cortina. No pressing. You see? No pressing. And then pivot. Pressing out. Very easy. Okay? So this is the concept and this is the move. I don't teach them by move. I teach them by concept. The second move is back jump. Let's see. This is Brazil, Argentina. Marlon pass the ball. Pressing, you will see. Pressing, back pass, back support. Rodrigo, pass, pressing, don't leave. Back support, back support is very, very important. Back support, go back. You have Cortina, you have back support. To move, you have to move. But no, no, never. And then, very easy, pivot. Okay? Pressing out. Get it? It's very important. So, forward under pressure, I teach my team for Cortina and for back support. The second concept is cutting, moving, and defender marking man to man. I'm moving forward and man to man marking. So they follow me. Which move are connected with this concept? Okay, the first one is short paralela. Short paralela. Man to man, short paralela. Man to man, short paralela. The second one is long paralela, long parallel. short parallel, long parallel. If he follows man-to-man, long parallel. He follows no pressing, so he can move long parallel. The third is short or long diagonal, no pressing, follow man-to-man, I can move. Air pass, you see, air pass, air pass. Now you see here diagonal, air pass. This is Barça, Barcelona, same, diagonal, air pass. And also ground pass, no air pass, ground pass. You will see diagonal, diagonal. And also short diagonal, short diagonal, short diagonal, okay? This is a long diagonal, long diagonal, okay? Okay, no pressing, follow man-to-man. The last option is go ahead, stop, and support. You will see very easy here. This is Barça, Marcenio. He pass, he moves, he move, he stop, and he support the ball because he follow man-to-man. And then pivot. With Ferrao. Also off ball. This is Japan, Brazil, in China. Follow here, okay? Follow man-to-man. He run, stop, and support the ball. Run, 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 stop, and support the ball. Okay. So, when we cut and they follow man-to-man, I teach my player short parallel, long parallel, diagonal, and stop and support. Stop and support. But maybe, you know, they cut, they move, and the opponent change. This is a zone defense, no man-to-man defense. Okay, gets open. How, guys? How? This is cutting in front the opponent. Let's see. Look at here. Look at him. He chained with this player. He stay. He will cut in front. Keep the ball. And 1, 2, 3 against 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Cut in front the opponent. Very important. I teach my player that. Cutting in front. This is Japan, Portugal of Ricardinho. This is Colombia, Thailand. This is me, and me coach is here. Look at him. They chain with this player. They chain. This is Robinho. They chain. So I teach them cut in front. And 2, 1. When you cut in front, you really take advantage. This is Japan against Caja Segovia, a strong team in Spain with coach Velasco. They chain this player and this player chain mark. I teach them to cut in front the defender. To cut in front here. No behind. No. You can do it. But this is okay. This is no okay to me. Here. Pass and go. You will see. You see? Again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 defender. Again. Look at this. They chain, some defend, so cut in front here. Again, 1, 2, 3 against 2. Okay? I'm also teaching them to cut behind, but I don't like it. For example, this is Iran, Brazil, in China. You know, he cut behind, okay? Behind. You. Behind. Okay. 3 against 3, not 3 against 2. Okay? And also short parallel, mini paralela in Spanish, short parallel. You see? They chain, so short parallel, short parallel, short parallel. And also, when the defenders chain, my fake pivot get open. You will see. He cut. Let me explain. He cut. And they chain. They chain. So this player, look at him. Chain. So I teach my player to don't come here. Because if you come here, this player will see you. No. If he chain and chain, you must go here.
Suara apa ini?
Okay. So I teach them all of this, cut in front, cut behind, short parallel, and fake pivot, move to the corner, okay? The third concept is moving off ball. This is very important to me. Moving off ball, no bola, no bola. In which situation? What situation? For example, pressing out. This is Vietnam. Look at him. Move off ball. Off ball. Yeah? His defender is behind. So very important in pressing out. Building up the game. This is Tyson Nan. Play. Look at this player, guys. Off ball. He has to move. No stopper. Off ball. Very important, guys. This is the Asian Cup, Tyson Nan. From the opposite ala, from the opposite side of ball. You see? Off ball. Ball is here, ball, bola, bola, opposite side, opposite side. Move, move, opposite side. Very important in futsal. Maybe two players cutting one by one. This is important also. This is Pozo de Murcia. One player cutting, one player cutting. One player cutting. Two player cutting. Two player cutting. Let's see. One player, two player. But also, you can move contemporaneously at the same time. No one by one. Two player, same time. Two player, same time. Papa. 1, 2. Move, 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 move. Diagonal, goal. Two player, 1 and 2. Same Brazil. They playing 4, 1 player. Let's see. You see? They play for 0. Now, 1 and 2 player moving. Okay. So, moving off ball is a very important concept to me. Also, this one is get away from my opponent. Explain them maybe, Guzmani, this concept is the feint, to separate my opponent.
Okay, so Coach udah terangin beberapa konsep untuk attacking, dan dalam konsep itu ada beberapa move yang pemain harus tahu apa yang mereka mau lakukan. Okay, dan ini konsep yang berikut adalah get away from opponent. Berarti dia mau pisahin, atau mungkin kita mau lari daripada marking kita, mau lari daripada defender kita dengan mungkin gerak tipu dan sebagainya.
Maybe to get 1 meter or 2 meter, enough. So, the move is finta, feint, feint into the side. You see here, look at him, feint in this side, feint, 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 stop, okay, ball, bola. This is Croatia, Japan. So very important, feint, feint into the side, feint on the side. Diagonal on the side. This is Portugal. Let's see. Papa. You see? This is Japan, Argentina. Diagonal on the side. Papa. Feint is very important. Let's see. P, move, move, move. Inside, outside. And then you get 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter. It's very important. Feint, finta in Spanish, finta, feint to finish inside the box. Look at Adolfo, national team player. He feint, feint, he feint, and come here. Finish. So it's very, very important to separate my opponent. And in set play, you see Ricardinho, Portugal, Italy. Look at Ricardinho. Feint, come back. Spectacular. B. You know, he gets maybe 1 meter. 1 meter. It's perfect. So feint, tac, tac, on the side, okay? Inside, outside. Pick, pick, come back. Okay? Feint, very important, guys. So I don't teach feint. I teach, Kusmani explain there. I don't teach feint. I teach why feint. Why feint? The concept is separate my opponent. Take advantage, 1 meter, 2 meter.
Oke, jadi buat coach Miguel, dia tidak melatih, dia tidak melatih cara untuk feint, tetapi dia mengajar konsep. Kenapa kita harus jarakkan diri kita dari lawan? Bagaimana kita harus jarakkan diri kita dari lawan? Jadi dengan konsep itu ada solusi-solusinya tadi yang 4 tadi, feint sama ada feint diagonal, feint dan stop, atau feint untuk finish, atau di set play tadi.
Okay. This is one of the main concepts I teach my player into my game model. Attack the opponent blind spot. Get in behind. I mean, get the back spaces. Get the back spaces. Get in behind. Explain maybe him what it mean.
Oke, jadi konsep seterusnya itu konsep di mana kita harus attack atau nyerang di tempat yang lawan itu mereka nggak lihat, oke? Di mana kita akan coba mendapatkan ruang di belakang lawan itu atau lawan di belakang defense.
Okay. The first move I teach to get in behind, get the back space of defenders is pisada. Pisada mean step. Pisada and opposite ala. Explain them. Pisada plus opposite side, opposite ala.
Oke, jadi step pertama itu untuk kita cari belakang ruang di belakang lawan atau defense itu adalah pisada atau step itu kayak kita cuit bola tuh atau kita pijak bola tuh ke belakang digabung dengan ala opposite ala yang bertentangan yang di jarak jauh.
Okay, this is Japan against Thailand with Herman in Vietnam international tournament. Japan, my team, Japan, Thailand. You will see move, pisada. You see pisada? Here, pisada, opposite side go here, pisada, opposite side go. I teach my player a step, plus opposite ala, go. This is Vietnam, my team. You see, like Japan did it, and also in Vietnam. Pisada, go. Okay. Remember, I don't teach them pisada. I teach the concept. Attack the blind spot of defender. Attack the back spaces, pisada. And another one is entre líneas and back door. Is between the line and back door. In Spanish, entre líneas y puerta atrás. You see, this is Spain, Thailand, with Pulpis and me, coach, maybe here. You see this player, cut, entre líneas. How do you say entre líneas in Indonesia?
Masuk ke tengah, masuk ke tengah. Ya.
Okay, here and opposite ala, back door. Get in behind. Okay, so this is a very important concept to me. How get in behind. Same, opposite ala, opposite ala. This is Indonesia, Malaysia, maybe Malaysia, Malaysia, Vietnam. You will see we passed. Kusmaini,
Yes.
ask them what is now the blind spot of defender, the space which they cannot see.
Oke, jadi Coach Miguel nanya, di manakah blind spot yang dimaksudkan itu? Blind spot buat defender sekarang, buat defender yang berjersey warna putih. Di manakah blind spot itu? Ada yang bilang left, they say left.
Yeah. So when this player is look at this, this player is look at this, this player is look at this, this player is look at him. So opposite ala, move. Opposite ala. So guys, explain to them, please, Kusmaini. During the training, when this situation happened, this is Miguel. Normally, is this a training? Tell them. Imagine this is a training.
Oke, jadi ini bayangkan ini adalah latihan dan di waktu latihan terjadinya situasi persis seperti ini.
Okay. Miguel is here into the pitch, no outside. Tell them.
Oke, jadi Coach Miguel akan masuk ke dalam lapangan. Jika dalam latihan ya, bukan dalam kompetisi, dalam perlawanan, dalam latihan, Miguel akan masuk ke dalam dan akan berdiri di tengah.
If this player doesn't move, I whistle. And Miguel, please translate. Miguel,
Okay.
Come here.
Oke, Miguel akan blow whistle, blow it.
And say,
Dan berkata,
look this body orientation. Translate. Look this body orientation.
Jadi dia harus lihat body orientasi pemain itu. Lihat
Where
berdiri.
is the free space?
Di manakah space yang kosong?
How you can get in behind this player? Behind. How?
bagaimana kita bisa masuk di belakang ketiga pemain ini.
And he tell me, Miguel, I have to move here.
Oke, jadi dia bilang, Miguel, saya harus bergerak ke depan.
Because I don't give him the solution. No, never.
Tapi Miguel nggak kasih dia apa-apa solusi, tapi dia jawab sendiri.
We are training the concept. The concept. We are training the concept.
Jadi kita sekarang melatih konsep yang kita maukan.
The concept is get in behind.
Konsepnya sekarang gimana cara untuk mendapatkan belakang pemain.
And opposite ala.
Dan ala yang bertentangan ini, yang jauh,
we miss a lot of chance when we facing Malaysia. We did never score goal. Okay, this is same situation in Spain. This is Jaén Paraíso Interior. Look at this. How to get in behind the defender. Opposite ala. Opposite ala.
Jadi gimana mau mendapatkan kedudukan belakang defense? Hanya opposite ala yang bisa lakukan.
Okay. Okay. Again, same before. Remember? Fake pivot. 1, 2, 3. Fake pivot. Translate, please. We are playing 3 fake pivot.
Oke, sekarang kita akan bermain secara fake pivot. Salah satu cara untuk dapatkan ruang di belakang, fake pivot. Pivot tipuan.
Okay. Pass. Chain. They chain. How do you say chain?
Tukar. Ya.
Okay. Tukar. So, remember, opposite ala, no, yes.
Oke, jadi opposite ala itu tidak ke belakang, malah di ke depan. Karena defense lagi nukar marker.
Okay. Maybe no goal, but the most important thing is they learn. Okay.
Tidak ada goal.
Another way is pass, go, and come back.
Satu lagi cara adalah pass, pergi dan datang balik.
Pass, go, come back. 1, 2. Right? You get in behind. So I like this move. I train with my player.
Oke, jadi salah satu cara gimana mau dapatkan ruang di belakang defense. Pemain akan berlari dan datang kembali dan di situ terjadinya 1-2.
Okay. Also this, but it's difficult now to do it. It's very difficult. In Spain, we call dualidad, duality. Is two-player feint, 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 feint. You will see. And then
Jadi
go. Let's see. It's two-player feint, 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 getting behind. One, two. In Spanish, we call pared. 1, 2. It's a
di
way
Spanyol 1-2.
to do a
1-2.
sat to do a.
Yes.
Okay, sat to do a pared. Is a way to get in behind the defenders. Very easy. Very easy. Very simple. You see? Up, back. This is Pozo de Murcia. Another move is overload. In Spanish, we call sobreposición, overload.
Overlap ya dari belakang, larian dari belakang.
You see here? Overload. It's a way to get in behind.
Ini salah satu cara juga untuk mendapatkan ruang di belakang defense. Konsep yang Coach Miguel mahukan.
Overload. It's very easy also to teach for kids or for players who doesn't know a lot of futsal.
Ini adalah gerakan yang simple juga yang bisa kita ajarkan pada pemain-pemain muda yang kurang ngerti soal futsal.
1, 2 and overload.
1-2 dan overlap dari belakang.
If you do well, it works. Again, Pozo de Murcia, they do often. You see, 3 goals, almost same. It's Pozo de Murcia, always Pozo de Murcia.
Jadi tim El Pozo. Tim El Pozo ya sering melakukan gerakan ini.
They repeat over and over. Again, Pozo de Murcia. Second post, a post, goal. So, guys, the concept is this. The move are this. And I don't teach. Explain again then, please tell them. I don't teach the move.
Oke,
I
jadi
teach the concept.
Coach Miguel sekali lagi mengingatkan ya cara beliau ngajarin pemainnya itu dia tidak mengajar pergerakan itu secara spesifik, tetapi yang didahulukan adalah konsep, kemudian disusuli dengan pergerakan itu. Jadi konsep adalah sangat penting buat beliau.
So, and all the concept all the concept, all the concept, all.
Jadi semua konsep ya.
I explain to my player all the concept. So to finish, guys, and then I will meet you again to finish the concept, okay? The most important advice I can provide to you, I can give to you is don't train, don't teach by movement, by move. You have to teach your player by concept. It's more clear, is smarter by the new modern futsal. Stop, ask your player, okay, we are training what concept? Okay, Miguel, we are training this concept. Okay, according with this concept, I'm giving to you a second ball. You have a second chance. Okay, move.
Oke, jadi buat Coach Miguel itu dia sekali lagi dia ingatkan kepada kita semua bahwa dia suka mengajar konsep yang dia maukan. Jadi dalam latihan itu dia akan stop situasi tersebut, berhentikan permainan. Jadi sering kasih bola, jika diberi kesempatan bola kedua, apa yang pemain mau lakukan di saat itu, tergantung pada konsep yang dia mahukan.
So sometimes the move I train the move during the warm up. No defenders, and for warm up we train slowly this pisada and opposite ala, this entre líneas and opposite ala, and we train and we repeat, but it's warm up. No, never during the main part of the training. The main part of the training is for concept.
Oke, jadi pasti ada yang nanya nih, gimana pemain-pemain ini bisa ngerti move-move yang according konsep yang dimaukan. Jadi move-move itu akan dilakukan itu waktu cuman hanya pada waktu warming up, pemanasan, mungkin tanpa defend. Mungkin contoh kita mau gerakan paralela atau diagonal. Jadi dilakukan waktu warm up, slow, intensity yang agak rendah supaya pemain bisa ingat. Dan dalam waktu latihan itu tidak ada lagi latihan pergerakan, cuma dia akan melatih konsep.
So guys, don't worry because I'm gonna send all the document, the whole document. I'm gonna send you translated by Kusmaini. So today I teach some concept because the time, because to teach you all the concept we have to prepare 2 or 3 or 4 webinars, no only one. But don't worry because I will send the whole concept, everything, every single move and concept to translate by Kusmaini, no problem, okay?
Oke, jadi coach janji dia akan kirim buat kita semua bahan-bahan materi, teori, dan mungkin juga beberapa video yang buat kita bisa lebih mengerti. Dan saya akan translate-nya ke dalam bahasa yang mungkin mix bahasa Malaysia dan Indonesia biar semua bisa ngerti. Ini akan lebih memudahkan untuk kita memahami dengan lebih mendalam lagi.
So, only one advice, only one lesson, maybe I learned long time ago when I started to be a coach 25 years before. I trained by movement, and I realized that it was wrong because the player, they didn't understand well why, when, for what, how. And then, little by little, I realized that, Miguel, they are playing like a robot automatically. They don't understand the game. They don't understand the play. So long time ago, I changed my mind, and little by little, I built up this training concept method. So I hope this webinar could help you to change also your mind. And when you have the whole document, maybe you can find out another way to teach your player.
Oke, jadi Coach Miguel rumuskan ya, apa yang dia kasih ini, dia share pada hari ini adalah hasil daripada pengalaman yang dia udah dapatin selama 25 tahun melatih. Ya, mungkin dari awal dulu caranya melatih itu hanya menggunakan move. Jadi akhirnya dia dapati pemain itu hanya bisa bermain seolah-olah seperti seorang robot. Dan akhirnya dia coba change mind dia, cari method yang baru, dan ternyata dia ketemu satu metode yang dia share pada hari ini, yaitu dia mengajar konsep dan move itu akan datangnya di kebelakangan. Jadi saya rasa amat beruntung kita coach-coach yang berada pada malam ini, kita dapat sebenarnya experience yang telah dilalui oleh Coach Miguel selama 25 tahun dia melatih, dan dia telah ngasih kita satu kemudahan atau ilmu yang sangat baik buat kita guna pakai buat tim yang kita akan latih nanti.
Yeah, and guys, I remember in 2009, this is very funny. In 2009, when I came for first time to Japan, I remember when I explained my method to the president, Japanese Federation president. He said, this is impossible. For Japanese, this is impossible. They cannot make their own decision. You will not train with passion and heart. We are very cold. It's impossible. And I told him, there is nothing impossible. It's a time matter. If you give me time enough, I promise I will change the mind of my player, and we will be able to defeat Thailand and especially Iran. And that happened.
Oke, kejadian lucu ya, aneh sewaktu 2009, waktu dia mula-mula ke Jepang dan present metode dan konsep yang dia mau bangunkan ini di Jepang, dan ternyata Presiden Jepang FA itu tidak yakin, tidak confident dengan apa yang dia mau lakukan. Tapi Coach Miguel tetap komit dan confident bahwasanya metode yang dia mau bangunkan di Jepang itu bisa terjadi dan berjalan dengan baik. Cuma waktu yang akan menentukan. Dan kalau kita lihat, memang Jepang setelah Coach Miguel megang handle bermula tahun 2009, dan kita lihat beberapa tahun mereka tuh bisa menjadi antara kuasa besar di Asia. Walaupun pemain-pemain Jepang kita sedia maklum itu size-nya juga nggak terlalu besar, terlalu gede.
I remember also with Thailand, with Coach Me, in only 1 year, we defeat Iran 6-4. We draw Kazakhstan of Igita, the goalkeeper Igita, 3-3. We almost defeat Russia in Colombia 6-4, and we play a fantastic second half. we almost defeat Azerbaijan, third position in Europe. We lead the game 6-4, 6 minutes left. So I also realized that this method worked in Thailand.
Dan dia juga lihat metode ini dia sukses ya, berjaya laksanakan di Thailand. Karena kalau kita sedia maklum, Coach Miguel di Thailand itu nggak lama, cuma sekitar saya rasa sekitar setahun sebelum dia ke Vietnam. Dan sewaktu di Thailand itu metode yang dia bawa ini bisa mengalahkan Iran pada waktu itu 6-4 dan draw melawan Kazakhstan yang mempunyai penjaga gawang yang cukup baik, itu Egita. Dan di World Cup juga mereka hampir mengalahkan Rusia dan Azerbaijan.
With Vietnam, also the president said very difficult with Vietnamese player, no thinking, no make decision. They only follow order. They are soldier. And I said, President, keep patient. And we played one final. We almost defeat Iran team. You know, for Vietnam, never happened. Impossible. And we played the final. We lost in the last minute by penalty. Unfortunately, the president, he didn't believe me. And then we fight and bye-bye. But I was very happy because also with Vietnam player, my method worked very well.
Ya, kalau kita lihat juga dia bilang
Suaranya Coach Kusmaini.
juga ya, memang presiden juga agak ya dengar
Ya, sudah dengar. Ya.
Oke. Jadi di Vietnam juga itu pengalaman dia presiden Vietnam FA itu juga nggak suka ya dengan konsep metodenya di awal. Dan kalau kita lihat di bawah Coach Miguel, Vietnam itu antara kejayaan yang paling besar itu kalau kita lihat AFC Club Championship kemarin. Mereka itu bisa sampai ke final dan hampir mengalahkan klub daripada Iran dan kalah dengan penalti. Dan walau bagaimanapun metode itu tetap tidak digemari oleh Presiden Vietnam FA, dan akhirnya mereka tidak bersependapat, tidak sehaluan. Akhirnya Coach Miguel decide untuk meninggalkan tim.
So I'm pretty sure that this method you can apply it on Malaysia, Indonesia, Brunei, and Singapore. I'm completely sure. Just let's try, guys. Let's change your mind and try to apply it. You need time. Keep patient. It's not 1 month or 2 months matter. You need to change minds. You need time. But when it works, you will be very, very satisfied and happy because you will defeat the other teams very easy.
Jadi Coach Miguel yakin ya, dia yakin pada kita semua metode yang dia ngasih dan sharing buat kita pada hari ini itu kita bisa guna pakai di Malaysia, di Indonesia, di Brunei dan Singapura, oke? Dan cuma pasti butuh waktu dan slowly lama-kelamaan sekiranya metode ini berjaya, itu adalah satu mungkin kejayaan yang manis buat beliau.
And of course, because someone asked to me if this method could work with Muslim people. Of course, with Christian, Muslim, Shintoist, everywhere. Religion is not a problem.
Ya, jadi ini nggak menyangkut soal agama atau bangsa atau ras ya. Metode ini bisa dipakai untuk semua, open untuk semua.
Okay, guys, I have to leave because at 8 o'clock I have another private meeting with my federation. Thank you for coming. Thank you to join Terimakashi, to join this webinar. I really, really, really missing you guys, Asia people. I was very, very, very happy in Asia. Unfortunately, in Vietnam, my situation wasn't good. I couldn't feel comfortable, good. I cannot feel that I can give to them the whole Miguel method because unfortunately my boss didn't believe at 100%. So I had to leave, and I'm really, really missing you guys. I hope in the future I can come back there